Dovolte mi, abych přivítal rozhodčí dnešního zápasu. Dovolte mi, abych přivítal rozhodčí dnešního zápasu letní Welcome Game Referees. Zápas dnes bude řídit Petr Škrobák a Marek Královič, jeden z České republiky a jeden ze Slovenska. This game will be controlled by Marek Královič and Petr Škrobák. Prosím, přivítejte právě nastupující tým Kanady. Please welcome team Canada. A teď, dámy a pánové, prosím, přivítejte tým Indie. Please welcome team India.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tip Sport Arena, our final game of the evening here on our webcast schedule. Final game of the evening to be played at Tip Sport. We are in Pardubice, in the heart of the Czech Republic, for a game in the men's A pool between Canada and India. Canada coming into this with a record of one regulation win, one overtime win for 5 points. India at 500 right now. They lost to Slovakia, the defending world champions, in the opening game on Thursday by a score of 3-1, and then came back to defeat Greece 3-0. For Canada, they opened in a tough game against Greece. Greece took them to overtime. Canada eventually won it in a shootout, and then they found their stride against Finland on yesterday, defeating Finland 7-1. Expecting a good game here this evening. India, an experienced team. They have a lot of players back from 2015 in Zug, Switzerland. For Team Canada, they finished 5th in Zug, and they have regrouped. Just a handful of players back from their new coaching staff. So a whole new look for Team Canada. Just 5 players back from that team that competed 2 years ago that finished a very disappointing 5th for Canada. So these two teams in a division with Greece, Finland, and Slovakia make up the 5 in Group A2. Canada wins the opening faceoff. Along the boards, came up along the dasher. Ball goes into the corner, back behind the goal. Team Canada will control it. Castus with a move, dumps it in right to the Indian goalkeeper. That's Kaber Mangat in goal for India. In goal for Team Canada, Tim Barlow. Jordan Escott, member of Team Canada. He was part of the team in 2015. Face-off won by India. They'll take it back behind their goal. Marcel Mallet for India through the middle. Ball goes up and out of play. Slow start to this one. 33 seconds in. We've had a couple of whistles. Tony Brar. Marcel Mallet. Back from 2015. Mallet, shifty ball handler. For a moment, you got to look at the back of Jason Gill. We'll get to that story in just a moment. Azevedo over to the far side. Gill is on at first. Ball comes loose. Manu Mahela up ahead for Gill. Kept in. Kelly. Kelly turning. Kelly getting into the front. Can't get a shot away. Throws it in front of the goal. Cleared away by India, but not out. Held in over there by Patrick O'Keefe. Then he lost it. India dumps it in. They've gained the zone. Canadian player takes a spill. No call on the play. That was O'Keefe. O'Keefe's got it up along the boards. Azevedo. Victor Azevedo looking in front. He was trying to get it to Brad Yetman, who's out there for Team Canada. Yetman heads to the Team Canada bench as the players change. Coming on, Lawrence Hell, Kelly, Solga, the new players coming out for Team Canada. Racing after, look at the speed. The shot, Barlow makes the save. Team Bassi with a burst of speed down the middle. Beat the Team Canada players through the ball and got away a good shot. Tim Barlow, his first save of the game. Takes it right into the pads. No rebound given up. India does have speed. Jazz Kalan. Up ahead, Jagpal Sandhu. Sandhu. Bassi. Bassi with a shot. Another save made by Barlow. Bassi's on it again. Closed his hand on the ball. Face-off will come outside the blue line. We'll see Bassi. That shot probably going wide.
Closing ball on the hand.
Jim Babbage. He'll reverse it up here along the near boards. Dumped in by Derek Gingera. Taken back there by Kalan. Jazz Kalan will settle it down. India against the forechecking of Canada will back up. We'll try it on this side. Pars Sidhu. Sidhu through center. That's picked off. Babbage quickly up ahead. Nathan Yetman. His shot is blocked. Yetman's got it. Yetman's rather got it off the boards. Throws it out in front. Gingera couldn't get a shot away. Team Canada brings it in. It's going to be offside. They thought they kept it in on the red line. Kalen Wild. You can see the referee on the far side pointed that the ball had come out. So the intentional offside. Face-off will come all the way down to the right of Tim Barlow. If you're not familiar with the sport of ball hockey, they employ what's called a floating blue line. We'll talk about that next time it comes up. essentially. Once you get it in over the blue line, same way you have to in ice hockey, you can then bring it all the way back out to center and still stay onside. You essentially get half the floor to work with. Really comes into play on power plays. Dump down the floor, Martel trying to run onto it, getting to it first, Harp Kalot for India. Up through the middle, trying to get it to Gill. There's J.K. Gill, one of a number of Gills playing for India in this game. You throw it out in front, Team Canada, that's still onside. Castus in along the boards. Weak clearing attempt, Martel knocks it down for Canada. Power, Marcus Power. That pass, dangerous one, picked off. Ball goes into the Team Canada players' bench. Face-off will be right there in the neutral zone. 3:46 gone opening period. No score between Canada and India. Azevedo won the face-off. Kelly will try and track it down over on the far side. That's Dustin Kelly. India will come up with it, dump it in. Brad Yetman off the boards. Kevin Reed coming back for it. Gets it back to Yetman. Brad Yetman with a little bit of room. Good pass over to Reed. Reed's got some space. Gets it in over the blue line, but offside. Over on the right side. Teammates had gone in ahead of the play. Jason Gill will play it back. And Team India will set up behind their own goal. Up ahead looking for Mallet. Too far, and that'll be a flooring call. Again, most of the players, the officials, and the public address announcer here at Tip Sports still refer to it as icing. The rule book refers to it as flooring. So we go with that. Face-off won by Canada. Kelly trying to get in it. Kelly bouncing it in towards the goalkeeper. To say knocked it down with a high stick. Boy, that wasn't very high. You see on the replay. About knee high. Reed reaching for it, couldn't get to it. Brad Yetman. Move it up ahead. Azevedo off the boards for Reed. Reed working against Jazz Kellan. Reed turning in the corner, having a look around. Marshall is back here at center. Reed still holding it. Now throws it towards the goal. Backhand, that just goes wide. Kelly with a good chance. Taken away by Kellan. Kellan up the floor will dump it in. That will go wide of the goalkeeper, but not flooring. His Team Canada defenseman was back there. Pass. Martel shoots, scores! Danik Martel. Martel, as we mentioned earlier in the week, a member of the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, farm club of the NHL team, the Philadelphia Flyers. And he can fly. First time I've seen Martel was this year, and I'd been told ahead of time that this is a player to watch. A guy who can really motor, great shot, brilliant ball hockey player. Obviously a pretty good ice hockey player too. He's playing in the AHL. Showed off his stuff there and gives Canada the 1-0 lead.
Gól týmu Kanady, střelhra číslo 99, Danik Martel,
There it is again as he cuts inside, gets around the Indian defender and beats Mangat high glove side.
43, goal Team Canada, scored by player number 99, Denick Martel, assistant by player number 24, William Marshall. Mixed score 1-0.
Shot from the point, blocker save made by Barlow. Marshall picked up an assist on the Martel goal. Canada gains the blue line. Battle for it along the boards. That's Shaq Marasti. Marasti down into the corner. Big, tall player uses a very long hockey stick. Kelly will leave it back there. Marasti. Harp Calcat watching him. Comes back to the point. Shot goes wide of the goal. Marasti's on it again. The net has been moved. That'll get a face-off. 6:27 gone in the opening period. You see the players bumping into the goal. Let's get a correction. I had it as that is Mangat in goal. Up on the big screen for a moment they'd shown Deep Tor, the other Indian goalkeeper, but it's wrong. It is Mangat. Tabor Mangat. Both goalies have played prior to this. Racing after, but unable to catch up to it. J.K. Gill. There are 4 Gills in this team for India. J.C., J.K., Jason, and Zahib. Face off down to the left of Mangat. Kevin Marchuk will take it for Canada, wins it cleanly back at the point. Kalen Wild, he had it blocked. Knocked down by Dampe Brar. Up ahead to J.K. Gill. Here on the near side. India will pick it up, put it in around behind the goal. Looking for it there was Dampe Brar. Penalty coming up to Canada. And it will be hooking. So we'll see our first power play here this evening. It'll be Team India. Couldn't really see it there. India on the power play. The first pass goes down the floor.
Time 7:05. Penalty for Team Canada, player number 52, Darren Bill. 2 minutes penalty for hooking. Offside.
Kalen Wild in the penalty box for Team Canada. Wild played ice hockey in Canada this past year, and senior hockey for the Southeast Prairie Thunder out of Manitoba. Team just recently competed in the Allen Cup, Canada's men's amateur hockey championship. Won it a couple of years ago. Patrick O'Keefe plays his senior ice hockey in Newfoundland and Labrador in Canada. Smeeter Kalla, the 43-year-old. Player closed his hand on the ball, and discussion over on the far side. Teammates weren't too happy with how they played that. Ball went up in the air, and you see the player going high, caught it, and a little bit too long. Held on to it, according to the official. Yetman off the boards, down the floor. Minute 8 left to go in the power play for Team India. They set up along the blue line. They just want to try and get it in over the blue line, and then they can bring it back and set it up, but that pass went awry. Smeeter Kali back to get it again. Gets it into Harp Calcat. Calcat will take it in around behind the goal here on the near side. Taken by J.K. Gill. Back to Calais. Shot comes in. Hard shot. Missed the target. Gill. He'll come back to Gill. Smeeter Kelly. Again, they'll try that side. Barlow made the save. Net moved momentarily. Barlow put it back. Dampe Brar out in front. They'll try the wraparound. Jam it in front. Good work there by Marshall to prevent that. Mallet. Marcel Mallet down low. Knocked off his stick by Marshall. India maintained possession. Kelly, hard shot, that just goes wide. Penalties now over. Wild is back out on the floor. And Canada is away. Played in by Marchuk. Didn't get it down in deep. And India will bring it right back out. Trying to break in there was Dosanjh. Slap shot, wide of the goal. India pressing. Along the boards. Gill will come up with it. Gill back at the point. Marchuk trying to knock it loose. Goes all the way down the floor back there to get it first. India up to Dosanjh. Knocked down by Yetman. Yetman again knocks it in. Team India set up behind their goal. Jason Gill. Very deliberate. To J.C. Gill. Gill gets inside of O'Keefe. Gill with a shot. Barlow with a good left pad save. Jason Gill with a shot. Stopped by Barlow. Marcus Power. Through center. Tipped in by Martel. And it's Jason Gill back to get it. Up at the blue line, taken smartly by Purewall. Roll it in. Barlow will scoop it up and hold on. 10:42 left to go. 10:42 gone here in the first period. We play 3 15-minute periods. 1-0 for Team Canada. Goal by Danik Martel. And Martel has the ball in behind the goal. Kevin Reed. Long flip pass, trying to run under it. Is Azevedo. He's got it. Azevedo holding it, waiting for reinforcements to show up. Azevedo. Wild with a shot. That was deflected. Went into the corner. Canada's on it first. Wild trying to hold it in against Amrit Purewall. Ball comes out. It's going to be a hooking call against Team Canada. Their second penalty of the game. As the player tries to get away. Right there, a little jab to the stomach. And Dustin Kelly will go off for Team Canada. So second power play for India. Right to the corner of the goal, and Brad Yetman cleared it away as it was about to go over the goal line. Great play by Yetman. Used that long reach to advantage. The ball had gotten in behind Barlow. Back at the point, Kelly. Smeeter Kelly. Down low. Barlow hugging the post. They try and get it across. Indian player taking a poke at the ball. Hit Barlow in the mask. That was Gill. Gill trying to wrap around. Barlow is there. Holds the post. See the shot coming in from Harp Calcat. It lay there in behind Barlow. Yetman cleared it away. Then they work it down low. See, as the pass comes across, the stick of J.K. Gill contacts Barlow in the mask. You could hear it. You could hear the click. Big battle along the boards. No checking, but the game can be very physical. Team Canada will clear it down the floor. Mangat will give it to Smeeter Calais. 57 seconds to go in the man advantage for India. Marshall will get there first for Team Canada. He's stopped right away, and India come up with it. In behind the net, Gill. J.K. Gill. Back, Smeeter Calais. Calcat, good glove save by Barlow to cover that short side. Both teams changing. India moves it up quickly. J.K. Gill. Back at the point. Kept in by Sandhu. Jagpal Sandhu to J.K. Gill. Dosanjh with a shot, went off Barlow. Up and out of play. So pretty good power play by India. Just 8 seconds left to go in it. They've had a number of very good chances. Our 5th game today here from Tipsport. Just 5. I say just 5 because tomorrow we'll bring you 6 games. In case 5 isn't enough for you. Penalties over. Team's back at even strength. Ball is loose there in front. Nobody can get a handle on it. Finally, Canada does and flip it out. And again, closing the hand on the ball. We'll get a whistle. Face-off just outside Team India's blue line. Penalty coming up to India. That was Marcus Power coming off the right side. Got held up by the Indian player. Goes to the outside, and Shaden Dosanjh just tried to put the grab on him. So Canada's first power play. Look at J.K. Gill. Jordan Escott will take the face-off for Team Canada. Won it cleanly back at the point. Solga. Martel. Back to Escott. Escott will work the point. Solga down low. Martel, hard shot. Save made by Mangat. Tried to get to the rebound. It goes to the corner. Manu Mahela was there. Tampe Brar. He'll get it down the floor for India. Time running down here in the first period. 35 seconds to go in the period. Canada gained it, the zone. They got it over the blue line. Then they could move it back out. This shot scores. Solga, wide open net as Team Canada threw it around beautifully. You can see that play. They just get it over the blue line, make that pass to a player. He'll stick handle it just inches, sometimes maybe a foot over that blue line, then bring it back out. Then they got lots of room to go to work. And here they throw it around. Solga, one-timer, screen in front, set up by Martel, and it is 2-0 for Team Canada. That comes with 25 seconds left to go in the opening period. Martel and Solga, the goal scorers for Team Canada. Marchuk getting to it. Team Canada looking for another one as time winds down here in the first period. 10 seconds to go. There's a big collision along the boards. Castus looks up at the referee as he was hit pretty hard, and he's not happy with Timo Bossi and not happy with the official either. There's Kaber Mangat, Tim Barlow. So that was quite a collision down along the boards as the period came to an end. A good period for Team Canada. They lead it 2-0 after the first 15 minutes. It'll take a 10-minute break, and then we'll be back with period number 2. You're watching the 2017 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships from Pardubice in the Czech Republic. Well, we've got a few seconds before the start of the third period. Here's our schedule for tomorrow. It's a big one, a long one. We start at 8:30. Our first game tomorrow morning, 8:30. Our last game tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. 6 games on the schedule. It is going to be a long day. We start with a men's B group game tomorrow. It's a crossover game. Third place in B1, which was Bermuda, taking on fourth place in B2, Hong Kong. So Bermuda versus Hong Kong at 8:30. Followed by what should be a dandy women's game, Canada versus the USA. That's at 11 o'clock local time here. And then we'll get to the rest of the schedule a little bit later. But certainly I had the Canadian women against the USA women marked on the calendar with a big star next to it before I even came out to the Czech Republic. That's a game very much looking forward to. Harp Calcat up ahead. Power knocked it back into his own end. In there for checking, J.K. Gill, number 19. Marcus Powers on him. Gets it to Dosanjh. He'll throw it here to an open wing on the near side. Gill in behind the goal. They try and get it out in front. Comes back to the blue line. Canada has it. Canada. Escott couldn't bring it over the blue line. Player was trapped. Now they'll get it in.
Offside.
They're saying it was Escott who was offside. Martel held up. Here's Escott, makes the pass and jumps ever so slightly early. Azevedo for Team Canada. Tips it in, chases it himself. Actually, that's Kelly. Azevedo took the face off, but this is Dustin Kelly back at the blue line. Ball comes in over the top of the goal. Canada on it. Behind the goal. Out in front. Shot doesn't get through. Then it's tipped just wide. Tony Brar. A little bit of room to move. Down the left side. He's knocked down. Reed has got it. Reed in over the blue line. Reed holding it. Reed still with the ball. Tried to flip it ahead for Kelly. Kelly's got it. He's got a man out front and just missed. Marasti. Team India will put the ball out of play over on the far side. Minute 51 gone. Second period, 2-0 for Canada. Marshall into Kelly. They tried to get it out in front to Lawrencell. That missed, and away comes Team India. Chima breaking in. And a good diving play made by Marshall to break that up. All up ahead, that's onside. Marasti goes down. We're going to get a misconduct here against Chima. He was complaining about what happened when he made his rush down towards the Team Canada goal. Kept chirping to the referee, had words. Finally the referee had enough. Hands on the hips, and Chima is gone to the penalty box. Will be 2 for unsportsmanlike. It'll be a 5-on-4 power play for Team Canada. Solga. Down to Power. Power will get it back. Solga. Get a shot through, then India overran the ball. Comes out, weak shot coming in from Martel. Mangat makes the save. It was Jason Gill just overran it as he had a chance to clear it. Martel has his stick tied up, didn't get a lot on that. That hit the goalpost in behind Mangat, came out, then hit Mangat in the back and just dropped down right there. Canada coming close to making it 3-0. Here you see the shot. Mangat falls on top of it. Team Canada win the faceoff. Kelly. That's Martel, rather. Solga. Down low. Power. On the other side. Martel rips one. Top corner, and it is 3-0 for Canada. Actually, it wasn't Martel. That was Kelly back at the blue line who took that shot. See it here, 89, not 99, Dustin Kelly. $3-0 Canada, a power play goal. Dustin Kelly.
Čas 18-14. Gól Kanady přehrál číslo 89. Dustin Kelly. Přihrávali hráči.
Shot in, Mangat's got it. He'll hold on to it. Dylan Kelly running in there.
Time 18-14. Goal Team Canada, scored by player number 89. Dustin Kelly, assisted by player number 72, Jordan Escott, and number 9, Marcus Power.
Well, Marcus Power, Jordan Escott pick up assists on the Kelly goal. Try and throw it out in front. That's picked off, and up the floor comes Jagpal Sandhu. Sandhu to the right side, trying to get around the outside of Jim Babbage. Babbage takes him to the boards. Canada comes away. Kelly, long pass up ahead. They were trying to spring Shaq Marasti, who was in behind everybody. That pass on the tape, and he's got himself a breakaway from the blue line in. Team India. Amrit Gurwal. Calcat shot just missed on the far post. Team Canada come up with a rebound at it. Center don't get it out. Kept in by India. Purewal with a shot that goes over the top of the goal. Chima down in the corner. Comes back to Chima. Paul Chima spinning away. Chima threw it right through the crease. Picked up on this side by Purewal. His shot. Chima's got it behind the goal. Chima trying to wrap around. Lost the handle for a second and go track it down again. Good shift for Paul Chima. Teen Bossy tried to get it back to Purewal. That didn't work. Team Canada's away. Yetman just missed as he tried to set up Derek Gingira. Big battle down along the boards. Calcott. The pass up ahead and a hard shot from Teen Bassey, stopped by Barlow. Gingira here on the near side. Getting to it, tipping it in was Yetman, Nathan Yetman. Smeeter Cali in the corner. Flips it down the floor, hoping that Jason Gill can run onto it. Not enough for Flooring. They'll get it over to the other side. Kalen Wild. India will keep it in. Indian players gone down. It's going to be a penalty to Team Canada. High sticking. J.K. Gill is down, trying to show that he was cut. Let's see, what's the referee going to indicate? High sticking, 4 minutes. The four fingers come up from the referee, so a lengthy power play now for Team India. They'll play 5-on-4 for the next 4 minutes, barring goals or penalties in between. Paul Castus, the player gone to the penalty box for Team Canada. Chance for India to get back into it, trailing by 3.
Čas 20:43. Vyloučen hráč Kanady číslo 90 Paul Castus.
Hard shot, missed the target by J.C. Gill, and a crease violation as the Indian player, well, just bumped into Barlow. Incidental contact. Not enough for a penalty, but enough to blow the whistle and bring the ball outside. Wasn't in the crease. Manu Mahela down to Dosanjh. Dosanjh in front, taken away and cleared down the floor by Team Canada. Sandhu. Get it in over the blue line. They can bring it back out. Use the full half floor all the way back to center. Now if they want, they'll spread it out. Sandhu. Down low they go. Team Canada intercepted the pass and got it out over center down into India's end. Sandhu's got it again. Team Canada changing a couple of their penalty killers. Mallet still haven't gained the zone. He'll just shoot it in himself high over the top of the goal. Comes out in front. Dampe Brar had a chance. Ball comes off the end boards very quickly. Goaltenders had to be ready. That one came dangerously out in front. Brar had a chance. Canadian defense cleaned it up. Kelly. Calcat. Back to Smeeter Kelly. Back to Calcat. One-timer. That was blocked. Good work by Patrick O'Keefe. Pass down low. They'll work it back up to Calcat. First 2 minutes have been killed. Just 2 minutes to go now in this 4-minute power play. Smeeter Kelly. Calcat down low. Backhand to try and go up high. Barlow may have gotten a piece of that with the blocker. And Canada get to the loose ball in the corner and clear it down the floor. They're changing. India trying to move it up the floor quickly. Marcel Mallet turns. Can't get the shot. Backs it up. Gill. Cali. Mallet. Mallet behind the goal. Tried the little lacrosse play. Pretty nifty. Didn't quite pull it off. Had to flip it up, turn the stick over, and tap it in the top corner. Almost pulled it off. He is good with the stick. Gill breaking in. Shot saved by Barlow. And again cleared by Team Canada. 1 minute to go. India changing. Sandhu breaking in. Sandhu's got a breakaway. Shoots. Barlow with a big save. Tim Barlow coming up with a big game for Team Canada. Kept in. Kelly across. Sandhu didn't shoot it. Mahil. Brar. Sandhu. That goes wide. Comes off the boards. Cleared away by Martel. 20 seconds to go in the man advantage for India. Sandhu. Time going by very quickly here in the second with this long power play. We haven't had a whistle. Brar. Sandhu can't one time it. The pass was in his feet. Team Canada has killed it. Estes back on the floor. Castas, I should say, back on the floor. They brought it in over the blue line. Kevin Reed, now we can bring it back out, use the whole half of the floor. You're used to watching ice hockey. That move looks a little odd. Start watching ball hockey becomes very commonplace. Second nature to these guys. Paul Chima gets it down low, has it taken away off the boards. They were trying to spring Escott. Jazz Kalan gives it to Jason Gill. 4.5 to go, second period. Very few whistles in this second. Game has gone quickly. Escott fed it in front, and a good poke check by Mangat. Not something you see often. Made the poke check with the handle of the stick to stop Marcus Power, who was in all alone. Trying to get to it before it crosses the line is Teen Bossy. And down in front of the Indian goal, we've got something happening. Martel very angry. He wants to take a swipe at a couple of people. Meantime, we're showing the shot that went over the top of the goal. And there's that attempted, we call the lacrosse play, almost pulled off. On 4. But there, 5 on 5. Shot from Wild. Goes Wild. Dosange up at center. Knocked down. Reed played it in, ran into Dosange. Calcat back off the boards for Dosange. Off the boards and out. Well, not out over center. Kept in by Canada. Reed leaves it in the corner. Kelly. Only 8 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the second. 3 minutes to go.
Team Canada, number 99, Denik Marta, 2 minutes, cross-checking, plus 2 minutes, routing.
2 cross-checking, 2 roughing for Martel. Didn't catch what the Team India one was. Brar, or Bassi rather. Actually, it is Dampe Brar. In behind the goal, J.K. Gill. Team Canada comes away with it. Martel, 2 for cross-checking, 2 for roughing.
Offside.
Offside at the blue line. They'll play full strength. Down to 2:18 to go. Second period, still 3-0 for Team Canada. India have had 3 or 4 great scoring chances here in the second period. Tim Barlow has been solid in goal for Team Canada. Going to move the face-off down just outside the Team Canada blue line. Won by Team Canada. Marshall down the right side, one-handing it in front, looking for Marasti. The ball slides right down to Mangat. He'll hold it there. So things have slowed down a little bit here in the latter stages of the second period. Again, controlled by Team Canada. Kelly across. Solga behind the goal. Wraparound attempt out in front from Lauren Sell. Ball goes down to Barlow. He'll just play it into the corner. Marshall has it. Team Canada will settle it down. Under 2 to go here in the second period. Right now they are in control of things. Bossy. Taken away by Canada. That pass didn't connect. Comes out in front. The referee down here in the corner has got his arm raised. It's going to be a penalty. Slashing. It appears to be Tony Brar. So power play, Team Canada here late in the second period. Already up by 3. Morasti's out in front. Power. Up top, Kelly with another slap shot. Kelly, his second of the game. Dustin Kelly rips it past Tabor Mangat. Team Canada makes it 4-0 on a power play goal with 1:11 left to go in the second. Kelly way inside the blue line, top of the circle. Not much chance for Mangat there. The ball moves so fast. You can wind up like that from in that close. If you're a goaltender, the only chance you got is if it hits you. Ball went out of play. Face-off will be right at center.
Přihrávali hráči číslo 72 Jordan Escott a číslo 9 Marcus Power. Stav utkání 4-0. Time 28:49. Goal Team Canada.
Played back by Sidhu. Jason Gill down the floor. Past everybody. That's going to go right on goal, though. Barlow comes out to play it. Turning. Gingira. Matt Gingira. Watched by Gill. Back at the point. He'll go with it. Babbage in behind the goal. Try and get it back to Babbage. Goes down all the way down the floor off the stick of the Team India player, so it'll come back down into India's end of the floor. Still 23 seconds left to go in the period. Team Canada win the faceoff. Back at the blue line, Yetman towards the goal. Went off a couple of legs into the corner. Brad Yetman is playing forward. First 2 games for Team Canada. Back now playing defense where he's played most of his career. Brought in by Dosanjh. His shot over the top of the goal as the buzzer goes. And the second period comes to an end. Team Canada add to their lead. They double up. They were leading 2-0 after 1, 2-0 now, or 4-0 after 2 as they had 2 more in the second period. A couple of goals by Dustin Kelly. So we'll head to the third period in about 10 minutes' time with Team Canada well in control of this one, up by 4, looking to pick up their second regulation win of the tournament. For Team India, they've got some work to do. Let's see what happens in the third period. Come back and join us then, won't you? After 2 periods, shots on goal actually favor India 23-21, but where it really counts, Canada leads at 4-0 on the scoreboard. Two goals in the first period. Martel and Solga. Add 2 more in the second by Dustin Kelly. And it's 4-0, and the fact that India's had 23 shots on goal tells you that Tim Barlow in goal for Team Canada has been very good. That there is Tabor Mangat, the goalie for Team India. If this score holds, Team India will go to a win and 2 losses. Team Canada will go to 2 regulation wins plus an overtime win. Again, 15 minutes to go. 4-goal deficit. 5-on-5 to start this third period. Castus lost it. Comes back to him. Doesn't get it out. Shot just got in over the blue line, not much further. Again, India holding it into the offensive end. Dosanjh out in front, comes right through the crease out the other side. Yetman along the boards, not out. Kept in by India. Gill, J.K. Gill, back at the point. Jason Gill, back to J.K. Calcat. Harp Calcat, his shot, wide of the mark. Early pressure from India here in this third period. Dampe Brar got it in front, cleared away. On it is D'Entremont, his first shift of the game. Ball goes out of play, and India has been all over Canada in the first minute and 11 seconds. An early goal would be just what Team India has on the menu. Mallet back to the point. Again, that shot did not get through. Mallet's got it again. Marcel Mallet. Down for J.C. Gill. J.C. Gill circling the goal. Back at the point. Shot from Smeeter Kalla. Mallet's got it again. Tony Brar. Been all India through the first minute and a half here in the third. No clean shot on goal. Tony Brar back at the point. Smeeter Kalla shot. Good save by Barlow as he got the stick on that, and a good shot by Calais. Team Canada breaking away just onside. Reed tried to feed it in front, went off the Team India player right to Tabor Mangat, who cover up. First time Team Canada's had the ball out of their end. Here's Kevin Reed. Tried to make the pass. It went off of Harp Calcat's left foot. Right down to Mangat. Ball in the corner. India on it first. Lob pass down the floor. Barlow's got to come out and smother it. That'll force a face-off back in the Team Canada end. Just 2:06 gone here in the third. There's Tim Barlow. He's had an exceptional game for Team Canada. No lack of scoring chances for Team India. Sahib Gill headed in around behind the goal. Team Canada come up with it. Kelly making a run through the middle. They can't get it to him. Kept in by India. Sadhu with a shot that comes off the end boards, hits the back of the goal. India on it first again. Sandhu. Over on the far side, slipping was Amrit Purewal. Lost his balance. Nobody near him. Now he gets back in the play. Team Canada's got it. Lawrence Sell and a good glove save by Mangat. As Remy Lawrencell had that top corner pick. There seemed to be a bit of room, like Mangat had overplayed it a bit to the short side, but got the glove out and made the save. There's Lawrencell turning. Lots of room on that glove side. But Mangat reaches out, catches it. That shot from the point was blocked, went off Pardubice. Had to feel that. Canada will dump it in. From their own side of center, though, so a flooring call against Team Canada. Exactly 3 minutes gone here in the third. Members of Team Canada's women's team on hand. And some other supporters and other fans. Other team members are here taking this final game of the day at Tip Sport Arena. Can't win the face-off using your feet. Team Canada gained the zone. Gingera. Derek Gingera behind the goal. Fortier's out in front. Team Canada is getting some fresh legs into the game. Gingera's shot stopped by Mangat. Flipped it up, caught it, held on, face off. Gingera working against Jason Gill. Got the shot on goal, but really no trouble there for Mangat. Top of the circle, shot. That's well wide. Casters drops it back. Fired wide by Martel, looking short side that time. Ball cleared down the floor by India. They'll relieve the pressure as Team Canada is righted the ship a little bit after it was all India for the first couple of minutes. Team Canada settled things down. Castus back to Kalen Wild. Wild. Nowhere to go. Backs it up. Tries to create a little bit of space. Finally just gets rid of it at center. Not out. Kept in by India.
Offside.
Actually, they're saying the ball did come out over center. So India would have had to regain the zone by getting it over the blue line first. The players inside the blue line. They thought they'd held it. It's offside. It's going to come all the way back. Jordan Escott to take the face-off for Team Canada. He won it, but it got past Yetman. No, he kept it on. Great hustle by Brad Yetman to keep that onside. Kept it from getting out over the center red line. India, though, will bring it back. Yetman there first. Clears it to the boards to Escott. He'll give it back to Yetman. Yetman making a run down the right side. Yetman will stop up there. Trailer is Power. Power fed it in front. Nobody there for Team Canada. India on it first. Donsange out in front, picked off by Martel. Martel cuts inside with a move. His pass, though, too far for Victor Azevedo. Kept in. Marshall looking here on the near side for Kelly. Kelly takes it off the boards and in around behind the goal. Kelly working against Harp Kalat. Kelly across. Feed it back and again keeping it in. Marshall this time. His slap shot towards the goal goes high off the dashboard, way up in the air. Solga working out in front, backhand goes wide. It's going to be a penalty. Team India, contact to the head. Solga Instead of going behind, comes out in front, holds it, backhand, missed it. And there's the bump to the head as Jazz Kalan came in, hit Solga, shoulder to the head. So Jazz Kalan will go to the penalty box. Team Canada will go on the power play, leading 4-0. Some members of the Team Haiti delegation are here this evening. Some of the players and some supporters. Face-off control by India. Problem with the clock. Still going. Hear everybody in the arena yelling, "Stop the clock!" Whoa, stop the clock. Won by Team Canada. Kelly.
Vyloučen hráč Indie, číslo 55, Jazz Klo, 2 plus osobní 10-minutový trest za zásah do oblasti.
Mangat got a piece of that, kept it out.
Trest odpiká hráč číslo 3, Emry Ureval. Time 45-38.
Trying to get the English announcement of what the penalty is.
Jazz Klo, 2 minutes plus 10 minutes.
So he's got 2 minutes for the contact to the head plus a 10-minute misconduct. Emirates Canada scores, makes good on the power play as we were trying to get the penalty straightened out. India had control of it. We're going back to the penalty call. It's 2 plus 10. Purall has gone over to serve the penalty along with Kalan, who now comes out. That's the one a moment ago when Solga gets hit to the head as he stepped out in front. Again, we get a little delay getting underway. And I confess that as I was trying to get the penalty situation straightened out, I missed the goal. So I'll be honest about it. They haven't got to put up on the board yet. Still showing 4-0 for Canada. Now it's up there as 5. Kelly back. Shot on goal. It's loose in behind. It got behind Mangat. I think it was Martel. It is Danik Martel, his second. Shot comes in wide. Team Canada's on it. Penalty. Team Canada tripping.
36-19. Goal from Team Canada. Player number 99, Danik Martel. Assisted by player number 72.
Martel has 2. Kelly has 2. Solga has the other one. Samuel Fortier gone to the penalty box for Team Canada. Tripping. Comes at 6:48. Gone here in the third period. kept in over there by Smeater Kelly. Team Canada able to send it down the length of the floor. Mangat will hold it there, make the pass up ahead to Harp Calcat. They'll gain the zone, bring it back out. Calcat, ball bouncing on him, gets it over to Smeater Kelly. Mallet holding it. Back at the point, Calcat shot. Save made by Barlow. Rebound cleared away by Barlow. Team Canada gets it as far as center, no further. J.K. Gill down low. Dampe Brar back to Gill. Gill behind the goal. Mallet back to Gill, back to Mallet. Back at the point. Dampe Brar into the slot. Trying to get a shot away but can't. Back to Kelly. His shot over the top of the glass. Gill ducked out of the way of that. Mallet has it. Under a minute to go on the power play. Dampe Brar with his shot. Barlow again with the save. Mallet has it knocked off a stick. Comes out over center. 30 seconds to go in the man advantage. Shot from outside. Barlow got a piece of it. Turns. Make sure it doesn't come off that goal out in front. Stayed in behind. Was knocked down by Gill with a high stick. So the faceoff is going to come out. Just 18 seconds left to go. Once again, India getting chances but can't beat Tim Barlow, who's having an exceptional game in goal for Team Canada. Sandhu back to get it. 10 seconds to go in the man advantage. Amrit Sandhu puts it in wide of the goal. India goes in. Canada on it first, but it rolls into Barlow. Came off of J.C. Gill. Penalty is over. We're back to even strength. And again, problems with the clock. Clock is still running. Now they stop it, but a good maybe 6 seconds ran off the clock. People in the stands noticed it. Officials didn't, or now they're going to go and chat. No, I thought they were just going to go to the timekeeper's bench. They don't. The clock did run for 5 or 6 seconds after the whistle. Academic, I guess, at this point, 5-0. Just 6 minutes or under 6 minutes to go in the game. Marshall backhand towards goal. Mangat with a good save off of Stephen Dabity, who's out there now. His first appearance in the game for Team Canada. Solga, shot, rebound is there. Team Canada trying to get to it. They poke it home. And it is Dabity. Comes in the game, gets a goal, makes it 6. Ball is loose there, and he's standing, and hey, I'll just tap this in, thank you. Sometimes you just got to be in the right place. Go to the goal. Good things can happen. 6-0 for Canada. Just under 5.5 left to go in the game.
Čas 39-38, gól týmu Kanady, střelil hráč číslo 10, Stephen Dibauí, asistovali hráči číslo 52, Justin Tremor a číslo 98.
Shot from Martel, save made by Mangat. Martel dancing in off the boards, knocked off his stick. India will come away with it.
Goal team Canada scored by number 10, Stephen Dibauí, assisted by number 52.
Tony Brar
Justin Tremor,
working against Marshall. He'll leave it there for Teen Bossy. Bossy trying to get away from the referee. Also Power. Bossy has it. Watched by Marcus Power. Leaves it back there for Mallet. Marcel Mallet. Back at the point. Shot. Easy save for Barlow. It's one of his easier ones. Canada's way. Martel into the middle. That pass missed. And they'll throw it in front. Martel to the boards. Fires it wide. Escott will keep it in over on the far side. Team Canada running it out here. Castor's coming in. His shot blocked by the defense. Jason Gill for India. Under 3 to go. At the blue line, Kalen Wild. Up at the blue line. Azevedo. He'll get it in. Kevin Reed to the front of the goal. Tip to the boards. Jason Gill. Can't get it in over the blue line. Castus has it up ahead. Kelly working against Calcott. Kelly back at the point. Fortier will hold it. It'll go across. Babbage to the blue line and over. Kelly with a shot. That one off on the Team India player's sticks. Back at the blue line. Fortier into the high slot. Down low, Kelly scores. What a beauty by Team Canada as they threw it around perfectly. Kelly, that's a hat trick. Dustin Kelly picks up his 3rd of the game. Great 3-way passing play. They move it into the high slot. Kelly makes a run off of that. And there's the pass right on the tape. Backhand, short side.
Team
Canada has called a timeout. They're going to change goaltenders. Get Tim Barlow out of there and get trying to see who I believe that's Kyle McComb. It is, who's come into the game for Team Canada. He'll replace Tim Barlow. Just give him a few minutes of playing time. Kind of like in basketball when you pull the starters off the floor late in the game. Give some other guys a chance to get a feel of the action. Barlow has gone all the way for Team Canada through their first 3 games. This by far his best. Team Canada has looked very good. Here they come in dancing again. Just knocked away at the last second. A run by Remy Laurencel. Didn't get the goal, but will draw a penalty. 2:20 to go. There's Laurencel. Outside, back inside. There's the slash. There's the poke check by Mangat. Nice play. Face-off won by India, played out by Dosanjh, taken back by Team Canada. Coming off the boards, Morasti can't get the shot. Back at the point, not shooting it. Down low, Morasti scores. That was Kevin Marchuk, faked the shot, made a perfect pass to Morasti down at the side of the goal. Becomes 8-0. Marichuk had a chance to shoot it off to the side. Marasti. And just as he scores, the stick snaps. Held on just long enough for him to put the ball in the goal. Team Canada has looked very good in this game. Seem to be getting better with each game that comes along. Had to go to a shootout against Greece in their opening game. Beat Finland 7-1, and now Hanley taking it to India 8-0 right now. Penalty to Team Canada. Slashing, there's the slash on the stick.
Čas 43:04, gól týmu Kanady, střel hráč číslo 25, Shaq Marcy, asistoval hráč číslo 44.
Well, let's see who's going to get the penalty. Marcy, they're just announcing his goal.
8-0, time 33:04, gól tým Kanada scored by
Good save there by McComb. That ball was labeled for the bottom left corner. He got the left leg out.
Čas 43:23, vyloučen hráč Kanady číslo 11.
Under 2 to go in the game. Sandu back at the point. Gill, cross shot off a leg, out of play. The face-off will stay in the Team Canada end. Minute 8 left to go. It's Kyle McComb. He's come in to play the last 3 or 4 minutes. Off the boards, down the floor. Mangat will leave it there for Sandu.
16. Team Canada goalkeeper change out of goalkeeper number 1, Tim Barrow, and into the net goalkeeper number 17, Kaylee McComb.
Pass was meant for Gill. Pass was picked off by Team Canada, kept in at the blue line and almost getting away, except the ball kind of spun there. Dabity trying to play it up ahead for D'Entremont. D'Entremont trying to track it down, cuts off Paul Chima. And Chima, out of frustration, grabbed D'Entremont. He'll go to the penalty box. 15 seconds to go. As I said in the last game, we're going to call that an accounting penalty. Going to put it on the books, but really doesn't mean anything. Fifteen seconds to go. Marichuk down in the corner. Whistle went.
Time 44:45. Penalty from Team India by player number 89, Paul Kima. 2 minutes holding.
Okay, what's happened here? They've called the game. They've that 5 or 6 seconds that ran off the clock earlier. They're going to add that on now, and we'll end this one right there. Final score: Team Canada defeating India by a score of 8-0. That's our final game of the day. Short day today, just 5 games. 6 tomorrow. A little more serious tomorrow. We'll begin 8:30 tomorrow morning. It'll be a crossover game in the men's B group. We'll have Bermuda taking on Hong Kong, followed by 11 o'clock. This one you want to mark down. Canada versus USA women's ball hockey. 11 o'clock local time here in the Czech Republic. Then we've got Greece versus Finland. Men's game. Go back to the women's division. This one you want to write down as well. We've got 2 dandies tomorrow in the women's group. 4 o'clock local time. Czech Republic versus Slovakia. That should be a dandy as well. We'll see if anybody can handle this strong Czech team. They move up in competition to take on Slovakia tomorrow, so we'll get a really good idea of where they are. 8:10 tomorrow night, back in the men's. The Czech Republic playing at home. Will be a big crowd here tomorrow night, no doubt. We'll take on Portugal, and we'll finish off tomorrow night. The United States will play their second game. They will take on Italy. Full day tomorrow, 6 games. We will start our full game first game at 8:30. Last game will start at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Well, that's going to be fun. I'm going to go home and get some rest and get started bright and early. Hope you'll join us then. We're going to say goodnight from Tip Sport Arena in Pardubice. You're watching the 2017 ISBH World Ball Hockey Championships. Have a great night, everyone.
Dámy a pánové, nyní si poslechneme národní hymnu vítěze, a to je tým Kanady. Ladies and gentlemen, now the national anthem of Canada. Dámy a pánové, děkujeme vám za návštěvu a těšíme se na vás při dalších utkáních turné. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your support. We are looking forward to see you again.